This is a quick video on updating the grip on the Beretta 9000S. I did replace this with the Hogue grip, as I saw online. A lot of people have said the Hogue grip really works. I want to put a link in the description to which Hogue grip that is. I pried off all of the plastic of the original grip, cleaned it up really well, and then slid that on. There is a little bit of a gap here that kind of bows out right in this area, right through here. But that is very livable because there's a good tight grip on this Hogue grip that comes right through here. It got the placement for the fingers. In general, this gun never had the ability to put your pinky on it. I don't ever remember having an extension for the grip on this, so it does just kind of sort of pull up with the pinky and hold it this way. Not a big deal for me. Love this gun. It is a 40 caliber. It's good recoil, manageable. And I'm going to do a quick update on how I trimmed this to make sure the magazine is flush. Because if you'll notice here, there's a little bit of a lip that comes down that grips the magazine when it goes in. And I'm just going to trim that up flush with this area right through here. And I purchased an X-Acto knife set on Amazon. I'll put a link to that too. This is the X-Acto knife set that I purchased. I used this red-handled grip right here. I changed this blade out, and I really like the one that has the curve, the two curves on it, which would be one of these two right here. They're a little smaller, a little more compact. This one's the 90 degree, so I have been using this one right here. So I'm able to kind of curve in and get into some of those grooves around the back of the magazine well. It works really well. One thing to note, I also have the brand is Sandika. It is a burner, I guess, for the kitchen if you want to heat food up, and I use that to heat the blade. Just makes cutting this so much easier, and it seals it. So if you do, happen to get offline a little bit, it just kind of, trims it up neatly. Okay, so I heated the blade up, as you can tell. Sliced right through here. I put the gun this way. I sliced right through here. I put the blade over against this side and just ran it along with it hot as quick as I could, as straight as I could, just till I get a little lip. My finger against it there, where you can see. And then I turned the gun around and did the same thing on this side. Trimmed along through here, just laying it as flat as I could in this area against the hard plastic of the magazine well. Trimmed that extra piece of rubber right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim right along here, but I'm going to switch to this blade right here. This is the one I used. I've used this on other firearms I've trimmed up. Grips that don't necessarily exactly fit. I have a lot of older firearms that needed an adaptation. This one works really well for that. Okay, and the final product using this, I guess that's maybe a 23.5, maybe 45 degree, I'm not sure, 22.5, 45 degrees, somewhere around there. Blade, nice, neat line. I'm gonna trim up a little piece of the stubble right on the other side over there. I'm gonna clean this thing up after I heat the blade up again, and it is good to go. Flush as flush can be. Looks like it was made for the firearm. All right. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you got any questions, let me know. Thanks, everybody.